is up, everybody? The Accurate Zach is back, bringing you another game for the Indie Binge. You're looking at Void Eclipse. This was developed by Tau Ceti Studios, which is a very cool name for an indie development studio. I believe it's named after a star in a constellation. The constellation, however, I failed to remember. I am unfortunately not a professional astrologist. With that being said, Void Eclipse is a turn-based combat game that blends card battle system with the grand battle genre, so I'm very much looking forward to it. It's obviously set in a very science fiction-y universe. Oh, and that's really fun for me. Profile name, we are Yes Town. Okay, let's go. Oh God. Oh, these are my options. Oh, he's kind of cute, robot. I don't know. There's quite a range of these things, huh? That's ghoulish. It's very ghoulish. That's slightly less ghoulish. That's almost reptilian, kinda? That's robotic. I like this one. I'm just made of plant life. I enjoy that. We'll be purple. Well, I imagine we ought to go to the prologue first, huh? Aurelia. You've just awoken, with no idea where you are, what woke you, or for that matter, why you were asleep. Objective, learn the camera controls. I can do that! Haha, that sounds like a mission right up my alley.
The edge of the Varagon Empire, in the Aurelia sector, a mysterious message woke you from a deep slumber.
You need my help? Who are you? A researcher with the Varagon Imperial Detachment. What happened to me? I'm having trouble remembering how I got here. I was cryogenically frozen. Lovely. Good stuff. Is your interface working? I'm transmitting test instructions now.
Tutorials will have a video like the one on the left. Each instruction will also have hints, like this mouse image. To complete this tutorial, press spacebar. To move the camera, you can place the mouse at your screen edge. Alternatively, you can use the WASD keys to move the camera. Use the mouse scroll wheel to zoom your camera in and out.
Nice, okay. Simple enough. Let's see if I can connect to the base on Chilan. Focusing on a planet or star system will lock you to it, transmitting the details now.
Hover over the Taurus system
and
use the mouse scroll wheel to zoom your camera closer.
Oh my, that's
to see
beautiful.
The details screen, press and release the left mouse button on planet Chilan.
That is not...
To deselect a planet, system, or exit a screen, remember you can right-click to deselect.
Right on. If I want to get out of this alive, we'll need to train some infantry. That requires some resources. Yes. I don't know if Chilan is the kind of place I'd like to visit. We'll need to extract more ore from the planet. Okay. So...
Ore is needed to make units. The ore you have available is shown on the top of the screen as a blue diamond. Resources are mined and removed from planets. The amount a planet contributes is designated with a plus sign. The ore, earned at the end of your turn, is the +1 at the top of the screen. Left-click your avatar to end your turn.
I should have enough ore to train some Varagon troops now. Okay. So, initiate these guys then? Are we in danger? What's going on? Kind of not a lot. Is that just a brain in there? We are dealing with some interesting life forms.
Select planet Chilan and open the planet manager.
I already did it.
Press the build tier 1 button to open the unit training panel. Finally, left click on the initiate to train it.
I already did. Oh man, I got ahead of the tutorial and I can't move on now. Crap.
Finally, left click on the initiate to train it.
Boom. Okay, back where we left off. Oh dear. Battle at Chilan. I have an initiate versus a drone. Let's see the combat. Oh boy. Oh dear. Command the initiate to reinforce
To place
the
a
second
unit in battle,
column.
press and hold with the left mouse button, then drag the initiate into the second column on the battle grid.
You'll be able to command that initiate trooper to move or attack, but not at the same time. Okay, typical. Typical.
Units can move around the battlefield. With the right mouse button, hold and drag, then select a highlighted square to move to. When all your units have been moved, or have attacked, your turn is over.
Can I shoot him from here? I can. Oh, he's dead. Oh. There's another one? What happened? Oh, it's a nano swarm. It turned into a swarm. That's kind of gross. I'm gonna sneeze. It went away. Okay, back to the fight. Back to this alien fight here. I can outlast your HP, friend. Dead. Mission complete! You were awoken by a mysterious stranger and fought off these Solaire creatures. Yes? Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad I found you before that drone arrived. You seem to be a natural commander. Well, maybe. We took care of that. With barely a scratch. Let's see what we can do about this infestation. You certainly did. Yeah.
Reputation is earned when you choose how to react to a character or situation. To see the reputation you currently have, press the personality matrix button now.
Okay, you're the boss.
A reputation has its uses. It can open new dialogue options with characters, and if you earn enough, it can unlock personality traits. Press the right mouse button to close this screen.
You're the boss. You got it. Interesting. Okay. I'm definitely seeing the grand battle influences now, kind of crusader-y kings. Learning to fight back. Create your own fleet and attack the infested planet. Ooh, okay. I can do that maybe, hopefully. Potentially. More than 4 units can participate in a battle, but only 2 reinforcements can be added each turn. Interesting. Now that we're out of immediate danger, I'm guessing you probably have a lot of questions for me. Minimum of 1 why? What does that mean? Well, let's do it. Why did you wake me up? Your Android Cortex is capable of storing vast amounts of data. This ability makes you an invaluable asset in the Vergon War effort. Uh-huh. I'm a tool of war, am I? I gotcha. Memory is fragmented, but I'm also a veteran of the battle. I'm very useful. Need to explore the sectors we were in command of. That should help improve my capabilities and restore your vital core memories. That's a pretty good explanation for the old progression route. I dig it. Is there more you want to know? Nah, we're good. Let's just get on with it. Let's get on with it. I'm ready to fight stuff. Go over my units.
Discovered units are earned by mission rewards.
Right
Each
on.
mission, you spend energy to research units in that sector. Researched units may be upgraded permanently. Experience earned in missions and battle let you train new skills.
Right
Open
on.
the research screen now.
Up here by my face, which you can't see because I'm blocking it. I moved me down to the bottom so you can see it. I love research
The initiate
screens.
will
Oh
always
god, I
be
love them.
available to you. Left click on the initiate to open its upgrade screen. Left click to unlock explosive rounds. This will spend 5 experience points and unlock a special alt attack. Left click on assisted targeting system. This will increase direct initiate range by 1.
Sure. Might as well spend them, right?
Press and release the right mouse button to exit the menus. Exiting full screen menus like these can always be done with the right mouse button. When you are back at the galaxy screen, zoom in on Auriga.
Auriga.
You will need to harvest resources on Auriga Prime. End your turn now to do so.
Gas giants, Auriga Prime. That's the star, Auriga. Okay, well, they were. Ooh, what's that? Or is that our docking? Yeah, that's our docking station. And turn. Let's train a small army. Okay.
Left click on Auriga Prime, then press the Build Tier 1 button to open the unit training panel.
Yep.
Left click the Initiate Build button 4 times to train 4 initiates. Then left click each train initiate to select all 4. When you have selected all 4, click the Build Fleet button.
And okay, so this guy down here is the build fleet. Okay. Give it a name, then let's find the Slayer infestation. We gotta give it a name. Okay. We'll call them...
Fleets have enough fuel to make 3 jumps each turn. With the fleet selected, right-click on the warp gate. Warp gates are controlled like planets. Send your fleet through the gate by right-clicking on the warp gate again. The infested planet, Tau, is in this system. Send your fleet to Planet Tau to attack it.
To Planet Tau. She sounds sassy when she says Tau. Okay, so I'm sending the sacrificial lambs to Tau. Okay, there. What the heck? I swear I was doing that. I swear that's what I was doing. I was clicking on them and clicking on the gate, but nothing was happening. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. So we're sitting at this zoom. This is as zoomed in as I can go. I wish, and that's 1 zoom away from the absolute zoomiest in. This is the most zoomed out you can go. If I was to put something on a wish list, I want a zoom out that is a little bit closer than this. That still gives me this view, but is just a little bit further back. I don't know if that would be practical or not. Okay, I have the sacrificial lamb selected. Now they're going on this planet. Okay, we figured out how to get to the fight. That's wonderful. Okay, here we go again. Everything's fixed. We're fine. Let's head into Tau again. That was quite the ride. Yeah, I didn't realize I was getting so much lag. I had to turn the settings down a bit. It defaulted to Epic, and while I do have a pretty nice setup, it wasn't translating very well to the encoder. And it looks like it's still not... I don't know. It's better. Yeah, it's doable now. We're good. We're good. That's why we upgraded our initiates. Time to demonstrate the power of Varagon technology. Here we go.
You place units first because you are attacking.
Okay.
Up to 4 troops can enter the 3 columns on their side. The range upgrade for initiates allows for a straight shot up to 3 spaces instead of 2. Attack the enemy from a distance. Explosive rounds will shred the armor of a drone. To use this new alt attack, press and release the right mouse button, then select the explosive skill from the wheel.
I guess we'll just load up all the columns, right? Explosive rounds. Okay, so that's not... Let's try the explosive rounds on this thing. Ooh! Put an end to this nest. Well, that's the goal, for sure. I don't remember how to move them. Whatever. I don't need to move anybody. I don't know why I can't move him. Why can't I move this guy? Whatever, it's fine. I don't need him. He's auxiliary. Why can't... Oh, it's frustrating as hell. Why can't I move him? Oh, I did something. Oh, nice. I finally fucking figured it out. You have to hold right click and then drag him over. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. This guy is so toast. Yeah, he's dead. Ugh. Well, I suppose we'll finish this one off then. You hear different noises? What? I thought they were mindless creatures. Not quite. Not quite, no. Slayer have powerful psychic abilities. Don't let them influence you. Destroy it now. Capture it. Let's capture it. Can't let it go. Try to capture it. I like that idea. I won, huh? The local infestation has been dealt with. Thankfully, I can resume my work. What's your work? My work involves the study and recovery of technological assets. Well, that's probably good that we captured it then, huh? The Varagon Empire split into a number of factions since. Each one helps fight the Slayer in their own way, but it's ineffective. Finding you is an important piece of that mission. You were an important commander during that war, and you can help bring unity to the factions. I received word from the nearby factions that need our help. Helping them will bring them to our banner. It's up to you to which faction you help first. You can see the mission details and make your decision. Oh. Find and destroy the Slayer infestations in this sector. Find and destroy the local Slayer infestations in this sector, and the local scout commander will supply you with scout designs. Okay. What about this one? Acolyte. The leader of the Acolytes has asked you to save some Acolyte priests missing near Varagon Empire territory. I don't know. I mean, a scout's kind of obvious, but what does an Acolyte do? That sounds a little more appealing, if you ask me. You say a few of your patrols have gone missing. That's unfortunate. Is this collective a part of the Varagon Empire? No! After the war with the Slayer, a large collective Acolyte soldiers formed our own priesthood. Interesting. The war with the Slayer was unnecessary. It is the unchecked expansion of the Varagon Empire that is to blame. Yeah. Well, what do you need from me, Chief? Chief Acolyte? Attempt a rescue mission. You'll probably want to create additional units and fleet ships to find the threat quickly. Unfortunately, due to time constraints today, I'm going to have to cut this video a little bit short. But we get the picture looking at the prologue here. It's a nice juxtaposition between turn-based combat and card battle mechanics with a nice science fiction outer exploratory taste, aesthetic that we have here. And of course, there's a lot of influence from the Crusader Kings and the grand battle style civilization building genre. This isn't a particular genre that resonates with me. That's not an indictment on the game whatsoever. I think that's very well built. There's some UI issues that I kind of struggle with, like with the zooms, and you kind of have to get in your memory that just right click will send you backwards, and that sets you straight. I did spend a fair amount of time playing Crusader Kings, but this style of game are such time sinks. You have to pour so many hours into them. And as the go-go lifestyle person that I am, I just unfortunately never really have the time to dedicate myself to getting good at this style of game. Again, not an indictment on any of the games within the genre. It's just something that I really struggle with. With that being said, I do really enjoy the science fiction aesthetic. That is definitely in my wheelhouse. I like the way you build troops. You farm out the planets. The battle grids are really nice. I'm curious to see how many different biomes and geographical states that they'll put your little checkerboard, or not checkerboard, but grid style combat in. I love the strategy behind it. The research tree is very inviting, I will say that. Research trees are great. I love research trees. I don't know how much longer the demo will be available on Steam, but if it's still there when you happen to swing by it, go ahead and check it out, get farther than I did. Otherwise, definitely throw this game on your wish list if you are a fan of this genre of games, or if you want to try it out and have this be your entryway into the genre. That definitely works too. I like the idea of the lore. It's very difficult building lore around a grand battle that involves several different factions and civilizations, so kudos to the developers and the writers for putting that task upon their shoulders. The bottom line here is I did enjoy my time with this game. I think it's very well built, and I would probably read a comic book based on the lore here. But due to it being the genre that it is, I will find it very difficult to get into for the long haul, so to speak. Which, again, just to reiterate, that is not an indictment on the game whatsoever. It's just a personal preference. I do thank the developers so much for reaching out to me via email. I appreciate you guys that you saw me and thought, hey, maybe this jerkwad would, want to play our game. And I did, and I'm glad I did. And I'll let you know if I plan to take it any further. But again, don't take my general aversion to the genre as a negative towards your game, please. It is certainly not that. And to anybody watching this video, I thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. Now, this is, of course, the part of the video where I might tell you who to like and who to subscribe to, but I'm not in the business of telling people what to do. However, if you found your time with me valuable today, please do throw me a like, subscription, and follow me on Twitter. Please do all of those things, as it really helps me beat the game that is YouTube. All that being said, thanks again. We'll see you next time, and have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.